Hello, and thank you so much for coming by my channel. I wanted to come by and share a message because it's something that has been sitting with me for some time and has been gradually building in momentum and much more. But I wanted to speak to so many different individuals out there that I feel that this is going to resonate with, because it is something that is knocking on my internal door. I did sit down and I wrote a lot of it out as these messages were coming through me, and so I really wanted to share this information because I do feel that it's of importance. So there is a lot that is being felt through many different people right now. There is a lot of hurt. And the way that it looks to me is almost like when you take a pot of boiling pasta and you toss it into a strainer, and all of this water is seeping through the bottom, but then we have this stuff that remains. And I feel that that is ultimately what's been happening on an energetic level. Is like we are finally in the process of we're releasing the pasta. We're releasing the pasta that has been sitting there and building up, and this is by way of hurt. There's a lot of different things that have been inflicted upon the human being over such a long time. And the way that it looks to me is that this hurt is coming through, but there's also this love that is being penetrated right through to the spirit body of all human beings, and this is happening vibrationally. This is also, the best way I can describe it is little pockets of hurt, that have been held in place in various places throughout our planet. And over time, it's building and building and building. And so we're all feeling it. But as we feel it, there's this anxiousness, there's this hurt, there's this sadness, but we're transmuting this to light, and it's having an effect. So that is the one thing that I feel is incredibly important about what it is that we are processing. The feminine energies at this time, from what I've seen with so many different people and what I am experiencing with myself, is that there's this strength building that's happening. And I feel that this strength and this confidence and this ability to execute tasks, it very much so has to do with the embodiment of the masculine energy that is occurring within the feminine. We have that same thing that's happening on the other end. So we have masculines that are actually starting to embody the feminine energy in a way and get in touch with themselves in a way that they hadn't previously. The way that it looks to me is almost like they're finding this new calm. And it's like, instead of resisting all the different thoughts and the emotions that are attached to these thoughts and suppressing them into themselves, they're actually providing a space to allow. It's like they're allowing it, the same way that a lot of feminine energies will. We will take the things that we're seeing, and just to be very clear, that these feminine and masculine energies are not necessarily just a man or a woman. It doesn't work like that. The feminine and the masculine energies are something that we embody within ourselves individually. We have a little extra, a little less, it's all about balance. And then when we do have a divine counterpart, they too have that, and it's a matter of balancing. And that's when we get this yin and yang effect, right? So please know that when I am speaking about masculine and feminine energies, that's not where I'm coming from. Is like man, woman, that's not what it is. But it looks to me that the masculines are starting to very much so embody those feminine elements that allow that nurturing, understanding, emotional aspect. And this is incredibly important. We are in the process of creating a form of a bridge, and that's the way that it was showing up to me. It looks like a bridge, and it's got light, and it's one of the most blinding lights, and it very much so reminds me of the space that I identify as the in-between, and that is where I go when I'm connecting with, different individuals that may have passed, or I do a lot of light work, from the in-between. But this bridge, it's a bridge of unity. And it's not just between these masculine and feminine counterparts. This is a bridge between soul connections and a bridge to consciousness. So it's like the full understanding. And I feel that one of the things that allows this light to be as electrifying as it is the fact that we are all starting to tune in with our chakra system. We are cleaning them, aka hanging with your shadows, getting to know your shadow, identifying, becoming their friend. That allows a cleanse of the chakra system. So as we're doing that, these lights are just bright, and there's this bridge that is created. Can you see what I'm seeing? I'm trying to show you, but that's essentially what's happening, and it is a very beautiful thing. So be very mindful of what it is that you're holding within your thought, because right now, because everything is moving at such a fast pace energetically, we've got a lot going on out there. There is such a quick manifestation of what it is that we see, feel, and think. So whatever it is that you're doing in here, allow it to be in line with your desires, allow it to be in line with your higher self and your higher good. Do whatever it is that you can to bring yourself into yourself, so that whatever it is that you're projecting out there by way of thought or action is consistent with where you're wanting to go, because manifestation is happening very, very quick, and this is because we're making some shifts here, dimensionally. That's the best way I can put it. As a multi-dimensional individual that kind of goes, and pops around in between, I can actually, I'm seeing what is happening on this, on an earthly level, if you will. The way that it looks to me, and I'm actually going to draw a little quick diagram because this is very interesting, is we have different people all in different spaces. So like all these different lines that I'm going to draw are going to represent the different dimensions in which some people exist within. So we have some people that are right here, 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 and then we have some people that are here, 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 all at the same time. So hopefully most of these individuals, they do have the ability to tune into themselves enough so that they're able to manage a lot of the different energies that are associated with different dimensions, because it can be very overwhelming, but what's happening is everybody is kind of rising, and we're all going up, but we're all still at different levels, so there's a lot happening, and I will come and check back in and share some more of what comes through in the future. But I wanted to get this message out because I felt that it was incredibly important. I feel like there's a lot of beings out there that are honestly confused in this time, and feeling a little bit lost as a result of what it is that they're experiencing inside, because of all these different energies and the fact that we have a mass awakening that's occurring, and we have this bridge that's being created. So hang tight, show yourself some grace, and I'm sending love and light always, and we'll talk soon.